Happy Friday the 13th,
Oh,
everybody.
that's right.
How's it
It's Friday the
going?
13th.
It is
I didn't even think of that.
Friday the 13th today. Thank you for clicking on to KDM with the K, standing for my friend, colleague, and multi-hyphenate award journalism entertainment person, Kit Bowen. Hi, Kit. Happy
Hi,
Friday the 13th.
happy Friday. And then
Happy
this guy,
Friday. And then
he's
there's
the
me.
D
I am the
of
D.
Dimitri.
Yes.
Dimitri.
And between the two of us, and the M stands for movies.
It does.
Why? Because it's what we talk about. It is what we review. And what you may not know, folks, is that between the both of us, we have like 113 years experience talking and reviewing
Wow.
movies. And
Wow.
today it should no, I know, right? That's wow. I did the math
Okay.
quickly in my head. I think it's right. Um, so it should be of no surprise what movie we're going to talk about today, and that is How to Train Your Dragon, the live action version that just came out. It's at a theater near you. It's another live action. There was an animated series, a trilogy, in fact, and this is going to assume the first of what Universal probably hopes they can milk into a trilogy. And as I always throw to Kit first, ladies always first, for her insights and thoughts on the film. Kit, what did you think of the live action version of How to Train Your Dragon?
Well, I'm going to go on a little rant later, but I'll just review the
Okay.
movie now. It was good. I mean, it was fine. Like you always go, it was fine. It was okay. I mean, yes, it Spirit of the first the animated film very well. The live action reactions and things from the actors was probably a little more accessible, I should say, or a little more empowering, impactful to see faces and that kind of thing, reactions. The CG was great. The action sequences were great. That last one with the taking down the big ass whatever the heck it was dragon, the mama dragon. Um, ultimately I knew it was going to happen, so it wasn't like I was surprised by anything. I did enjoy actor here, Mason Thames, I guess is how you say his name, maybe Thames.
Yes,
Um,
yes.
Thames. He was very good as Hiccup. Nico Parker as Astrid, she was great. She's the daughter of Tandy Newton, which looks exactly
Yes.
like her mother.
Yes,
Exactly
she
like her
does.
mother.
Yes. Yes.
Gerard Butler is the only kind of newbie. I mean, the only sort of returning character. He once again plays the father of Hiccup, Stoic, Gerard
Stoic.
Butler.
Stoic. Hmm.
Gerard Butler, and he was great. The sort of motley crew of trainees were all very cute together and whatnot.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I mean, it did what it was supposed to do, and you know, I was entertained. My point is this. I mean, we've had this conversation many times, and we'll probably go into it once you get done with your review. But I'm just it's like I just don't see the point. I really don't see the point of redoing something, especially the ones that really were successful as animated films. The Disney stuff, yeah, I mean the legacy Disney stuff, seeing it as live action, that okay. I mean, sometimes it's worked, sometimes it hasn't. But I think ultimately, redoing those makes sense, I suppose, in a way. The Lilo and Stitch, which was hugely popular and still is at the box office, I have the same feeling for that. I mean, I will eventually see it, and I'm sure I will enjoy it. But I just don't understand why they keep doing this, because here I am watching this movie. Had I never seen the original, I'd probably be like all into it, right? But I have.
Right.
Now, again, it was 15 years ago, I guess, the original. So, I mean, there is
Hmm.
enough time that has passed so that it could gain a new audience. And there were definitely a lot of kids in my theater when they were watching it. So I get it. I
Hmm.
do. I get it for all of those reasons. Me personally, I'm not going to sit here and go, wow, that movie was so amazing because I already know it. Know it.
Right.
So there were definitely pluses to this with the live action. I definitely felt more emotions for a lot of things. Um, but again, I just ultimately am like, okay, there we go
You and I
again,
are
you
on the
know.
you and I are on the same dragon on this, same page, same dragon. You did leave out something that's extraordinarily important, I believe. The reason why they do it is money.
Oh,
Disney
I
started
know.
this and like, oh, what can we mine? Oh, yeah, we're gonna do our things. Now, for me, first and foremost, thus far, I'm always gonna choose the animated version over the live action version. Even the very good live action versions
Yes.
is still the animated version. To your point, I think, well, I did enjoy this movie. I had a good time.
Yes.
I was entertained. Why? It was directed well. The director of the animated movie, um, Dean DeBlois,
Mm,
he directed the live action movie. Now,
okay.
I was questioning, do you get the same guy who did the animated because he has such familiarity? He's not going to do, there's not going to be much difference in the look. And that to me could be a blessing and a curse. He did a very good job,
Yeah.
I think, right? But I also owe it to the cast. I think the cast works because when you go into a movie like How to Train Your Dragon, what are you looking for since we already know this story? Well, you want the relationship, you want the acting to be pretty decent, but you want the relationships to work because that's the emotional heft of the animated movie. Maybe
Yeah.
it's not as good, but you want it to touch you, right? And
Right.
you want the relationship between Hiccup and Toothless to get you. Like
Yes.
you want to be drawn into it. You want the relationship between Astrid and Hiccup to work, right?
Yeah.
Because it's cute, and you want Astrid, Hiccup, and Toothless. You want that triker right there to
Yeah.
work and emotionally resonate. The movie does that.
Yes.
You also don't want it. You also don't want the live action version to screw up an iconic scene, right?
Right. Right.
So let's say, for example, the scene where Hiccup takes Astrid on Toothless and they're flying around, right?
Right.
In the animated version, it's so beautiful. The
Yeah.
clouds, the way everything looked, right?
Yes. Yes.
It works here too. It was picturesque. It captured that romance. It captured the thrill of it all.
Right.
It works. To your
Right.
point, we've already seen it. So for us, for me, it's not as like, ooh, and I get tingly, but it still works. It hit each emotional beat the way that it should have.
Yes.
That's what you want from it. Um, Gerard Butler, I don't think I've seen Gerard Butler have so much fun in a movie. Like he looked like he was having a great time. But
Right.
the other person too, like I know that you mentioned Nico Parker. I thought she was fantastic as Astrid, but there was Nick Frost as Gobber, and he was very good too. I
Right.
liked the actors. Dean LeBlanc got them
Yeah.
to pull out some really good performances, fun performances
Right.
that ultimately make the movie work.
Yeah.
You can't, what is the point?
Right.
The point's like they're gonna mine it and make money, but maybe they should try to find some animated movies that didn't quite work, like
Right.
like the
Exactly.
Black Cauldron or something, or like
Or what's the black hole, or like do that
the,
one. That would have been
I mean, the black hole
Black
today, like
Hole was
I'm a
live
fan of the
action.
black hole.
Black
Yeah, but
Light,
I
I
mean,
forgot Black Hole was
there
already
was
live action. Yeah, remake it.
wasn't there remake like a Black Cauldron or something like, why not today? Since fantasy is so
Yeah.
popular, you could do a great job with the Black Cauldron, things like that. When you're doing iconic movies, and you again, you hit the nail on the head. That's why I do this with you, because you're smarter than me. Um, you're showing a family film to a whole new generation of audiences, but then I have to question, is it really? Because these movies are streaming somewhere, right? And so I wonder if like the kids may have seen it before, but still live action, they're gonna go see it as a family film and a family going, like if it's Father's Day, which is this weekend, adults are going to get into it. They're not going to be bored. The kids
Right.
will love it. It
Yeah.
accomplishes what it sets out to
Right.
do.
Right.
And we can't ask anymore. We've been in a world where people complain, oh, it's too much like the original. Okay. Well, what do you want to? Or you'll hear the same people say, oh, they changed it too much. This doesn't really change anything. There was a good article, and I think it was the Hollywood Reporter. There was like a half hour that he threw in um, to the movie. They took
Yeah.
some scenes out. You expect that.
Yeah.
It works
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
It's entertaining. Get your popcorn. We saw it in IMAX.
Right.
You know, there was the all media screening. It looked great in IMAX. Did you? I'm assuming you saw it in Dolby, maybe? Was
Right.
it in Dolby? Did you see it in Dolby?
I saw it in IMAX actually with the 3D.
Oh, how was that?
It's
How
good.
did that look? Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
nice.
It was good. Yeah. It looked good. Like you said, all the aerial stuff was, flying through the thing. That was all cool. And the landscape of where they live and, all of that worked. It did. Like you said, it's
Yeah.
entertaining. It's probably gonna, garner new, younger audiences, which is its point.
Hmm.
I
And
just,
it looks like a
but I agree with you. I just think they need to. Well, they're not going to stop. So, I mean, I don't even know why they were
no.
even talking about it. They're still, but I agree. Disney should go back and look at some of their early 70s stuff and redo it as a live action. That might be
Early
good.
70s and 80s, stuff before Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you like, I mean, nah, you can't do the Great Mouse Detective, could you? No, but
Right.
but you know what I'm saying. And
Yeah.
but all the studios should. Not every movie, not every animated movie that Universal or Fox put out, they weren't
Right.
all hits. And you could mine something where there's a nugget of a good story and make it better for
Yeah.
live action. Uh,
Yeah.
Bring that to whole new audiences. And you and I are of a, we're of a different ilk too, because we see so many movies and we've seen these movies. Now, I love the How to Train Your Dragon series. The three
Yeah.
movies to me are five star. They're right up there,
They're
and
definitely very, very good. Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
so solid. And you don't want to change that. But Disney has worked with five-star movies too, and their live actions, whatever. They haven't worked. So from our lips to their ears, we're going to be honest about it. How to Train Your Dragon is like by no means an embarrassment, and by
No.
no means should you miss it on the big screen, because even if you're familiar with the story, you may find yourself like, okay, it's nothing new, but you'll be like, oh, Toothless was great.
Yeah.
Toothless was great. Makes me look forward to going back to Universal so I can get a photo op with Toothless. Um, but he should be great,
I know. I
If
know.
he's and Mason Thames as Hiccup, I have to, give him a lot of credit. He had to shoulder this movie, and
Right.
he did not do a was it Jay Burchell? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Who'd
Jay Burchell.
voice,
Yeah. He
right?
sounds a lot like him. Yeah. This actor.
But he doesn't impersonate him. Mason Thames makes his Hiccup his Hiccup. He did a good job. He did a very good job on shouldering this movie. And again, remember, this is the kid from Black Phone. and some other stuff. He's, you know,
Right, right, right,
he's a
right, right.
good actor. And I think that, you know, continued success, and that Nico Parker, you know,
She's
good on her because she was
following her
fantastic.
mama's, yeah, following her mama's footsteps there. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So
it's all good. It's all
it's
good.
all very good.
Yeah, so I mean I would give this a solid 4 stars. I mean, like I said, definitely
Same
not a
here.
fiver for me, but four for sure. Yeah.
Four. Four
Four.
for the entertainment value. And it looked good. It looked good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
All
wish
right.
that I had
So
yeah,
we've got some good stuff coming up though. 28 years later is next week, I believe.
28 years
So
later.
and we
I'm
get to see
hoping
it
that we get to
together.
see that
We'll get to
together.
see it
I can't
together.
wait. Can't
Our
wait.
first movie.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
so hard. It's the traveling and
yeah.
whatnot. But yes, we'll get to
I
see that
know.
one together.
I'm also going to suggest, because I would love to talk about the movie with you. I'd love to do this for KDM, Life of Chuck.
Yes.
The Life
Well,
of Chuck.
I think I'm gonna go see it tomorrow, so maybe we can do a special podcast for
Yeah,
that. So
yeah.
sounds good.
It's so yeah. I mean, but we have still like Jurassic World and
We've got the
yeah,
Brad Pitt one,
oh,
F1. We've got
F1, which looks really good.
yep.
Yeah, there's
We're
still
excited. It's Superman.
we're
Superman
oh yeah, Superman. We got Superman 2 and Fantastic Four. We'll see how
4. Yes,
fantastic
yes.
that is. I mean, did you see Fantastic 1, 2, or 3?
I
I
have
mean,
seen. I've seen
but
them
did
all. I've seen
you
them all.
that went right over your
Oh.
head, and it's still on the
Oh,
101,
oh.
still it's on the 110.
But there is a
That's
Fantastic
okay.
1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, but there is what
Oh,
fantastic. Yeah, it's okay. Sometimes the jokes, folks, they're just for me, just for me.
apparently. Whoo! Right over. Okay, guys. Well,
Well,
thanks so
listen,
much for
you have,
joining us. And you know what?
thank
We
you.
never do this, but I think we should do it. Like,
Yeah.
subscribe, tell your friends,
Yes.
give us 4-star reviews. Just yeah, comment. Definitely let's get the word out a little bit more. If you can help
You
us,
know
that would
what,
be great.
Kit, I am just as guilty and awful at the social media stuff like that. Yes, please like and subscribe us. Like us, subscribe to us, tell people about us. I believe that you're not going to find a movie review show with as much honesty, integrity, and just lighthearted fun too. Because when you have Kit smile, the world smiles with you. So
Ah, so
there you have
sweet.
it, folks.
All right, take care,
Yeah,
everybody.
we'll see you next time. Bye.
We'll see you.